Universal Pictures and Lego have partnered to develop 3 live-action Lego films directed by Jake Kasdan, Patty Jenkins, and Joe Cornish. Matt,
Scotty.
what does this mean? Sorry, go ahead. That's all I had to say was, what does this mean? That's all I wanted to say.
My take is not all that different from yours. Why we've seen them be successful in the animated side of things. And talk about putting the cart before the horse. We got 3 movies here. And I will say one of these is not like the others. Like I look at Jake Kasdan. He did the Jumanji movies. Makes sense. And then even look at, sorry, what was the other name? Joe Cornish. Yeah, he's dabbled in, some fantasy and stuff like that. And Patty Jenkins, while she's no stranger to high concept and franchise material, it just seems a little different for her. So I'm not so worried about Lego. They're one of the most successful companies and brands. Even if these movies tank, they're going to be okay because it just a testament to Lego. The fact that we're in 2024 where kids all they want to do is be on a smart device or something like that. Lego still persists. So maybe we're wrong on this one. Maybe we'll be eating our words come 5 years from now when the Lego trilogy is the highest grossing franchise.
It sounds like nightmare fuel as I'm trying to imagine live action Lego people.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. That's why I said, what does this mean?
I finally saw that Minecraft trailer when we went to see Conclave, which, what the hell? But it looked terrible.
Yeah. What does it mean to have a live action? The first Lego movie had a live action component, and that was very touching and cool. But what does this mean?
Unfortunately, I'm leaning towards, I think, where Haley was going, where you got heads popping off of one body and going on to another.
I don't like it.
Right.
Well, I have to add the context that all of the animated Lego movies that all sort of share the same universe, following from the Lego movie, there was a Lego movie 2 and a Lego Batman movie and a Lego Ninjago movie too. There was a bunch of them, and they were just diminishing returns at the box office. The Lego movie was a blockbuster, but then they get real bad real fast in terms of their haul at the box office. Lego movie to Lego movie 2 has a huge drop off in terms of what it made, but the Lego movie brand, all those are distributed by Warner Brothers. These are going to be from Universal, so we've jumped to a new thing. And I think if you're Lego, you sort of want to relaunch. You've gotten what you can out of those original animated films. You're not really seeing success with those anymore. You still have a strong brand. And Lego's, I have young kids, Lego's bigger than ever. People are, that's the third of my paycheck in the year goes to Lego sets or something probably at this point. And so it's huge. It's a huge brand. And from what we can tell, these aren't even connected. We don't know if they're connected. We don't know if it's a Star Wars situation, one director per movie in a trilogy, or if they're just 3 independent movies. I read it as 3 independent movies, but it was not super clear. So I think that's something you got to keep in mind here, as we are seeing a reinvention. We're seeing a studio jump. We're seeing, hey, let's try it with a new studio. And Universal's we'll take a hugely popular IP and make some movies from it.
Well, I'm sorry. This is way beyond a lightning round at this point for this topic. Apparently, we should have talked about Lego in the main stories tonight. But so one of the things about the Lego movie that was neat is that they could use IP from all of the different companies they had rights to, and somehow I never looked into it, but I kind of assumed they somehow had rights to use Lego versions of these different characters in various whatever, or did they have to get specific? It just seems like a nightmare to try to make these movies. They had Batman and DC characters, I believe, and it just seems like a nightmare to try to work all that together. And they've made games that are similar that cross over all these characters. To
Jay's point, that first movie and the first couple of movies were produced by Warner Brothers, and you actually only saw Warner Brothers properties. It was Batman, it was Lord of the Rings, some other stuff. So with these movies, I assume that they're going to lean really heavily into Jurassic Park, probably Wicked. When I went to the theater recently, they had I saw piece by piece the Pharrell Williams biography that was done in Lego, and they did the whole Wicked trailer in Lego style right before that movie. So yeah, that would be my expectation.
Okay, so it was all Warner Brothers properties. I really thought they had a mixture of, you know what? I just said that out loud. I said a Batman and DC characters. I legitimately forgot which one.
Batman's in his own category.
You came around.
Yeah. I did. Okay, so that's interesting. I just imagined we're making live action Lego Batman. It stars Robert Pattinson, It's a dark and gritty take. So, okay, but here's my real pitch to you guys for this. Shot-by-shot remakes, live-action remakes of the Lego movie. Just kidding.
I'm still just frightened.
Chris Pratt's up for it.
God damn it, Scotty.
They'll just use the same audio. They're not going to re-record. Just shot
You don't even
shot
have to do anything. You just got to show up at the red carpet. That's it. We'll AI this whole thing, deep fake it all. Like just all you got to do is just stamp it.
That's horrible.